Okay, what's going on, brothers and sisters? Back once again to share important information, as always. And let me kind of, I don't know why I don't be comfortable before I start. The most videos I always have to get comfortable, but anywho, mainly as far as anybody curious what's been going on with me, we ain't heard from T1020 in a while. You know, of course, always I'm busy. Working, doing different chores, different things. Like I said, even now, even when I record my videos, it's something I'm putting on delay before it's something I'm always putting on delay when I record my videos. Period. For me to just have total free time and record them, that's pretty much rare. But anywho, this one is about the rapture. And matter of fact, I should have had my scriptures open because I didn't think I was gonna record. So on a rapture, but I guess I'll go ahead and get to it because I was kind of changing my mind, debating not whether I was gonna come on here and teach about that and explain the rapture. Okay. Now the rapture, of course, while I'm looking for this, is two things. One is those who, I thought I'd turn right to it. Is those who God is taking away from earth early to enjoy paradise early, to be protected from his wrath, and also those who being punished early. So these are the mysterious deaths that's happening as far as people being taken for those one or two reasons. Either they getting punished early or they getting blessed early. And as you can see, we are definitely in the last days. Matter of fact, down here where I'm at in Tennessee, it was hailing. It started off raining, then it ended up hailing. This in the middle of May. We in May. It's hot, having hot tropical like temperatures up in the 80s, close to the 90s, and it started raining, and out of the blue, hard hail started to come down. Remember, Jesus spoke, you want to know winter from summer, spring from fall, etc. So when I'm sitting in when I'm at work and I see it raining and hail start falling down in the middle of May, that lets me know right there, another confirmation to the truth about the prophecy about the weather's gonna be all strange and people not gonna know. As far as people not gonna know the actual weather. That's why a lot of the weathermen predicting the weather. And I watched on the news how they say, oh, it's gonna be rain all this weekend, and then it ended up being sunny the whole weekend, and then they say it's gonna be sunny the whole weekend and ended up being rain. So they even struggling with predicting the weather. They struggling with that. But anywho, I'm still, like I said, just it shouldn't be that far away. Okay, here we go. I found it. Now, explain about the rapture, like I said, is one or two things. I'm gonna make this brief. I ain't gonna elaborate as deep, and hopefully not go to 10 minutes. But when I be inspired of the Spirit, that kind of calls me to go that distance. But Luke chapter 17, verse 30. I'm gonna start there. It said, "It will be just like this on the day of the Son of Man is revealed. On that day, no one who is on the roof of his house with his goods inside shall go down and get them." This is the prophecy about Hades, New Orleans, etc., where it's been a whole lot of floods. Matter of fact, it's been a whole lot of floods lately in different parts of the country and of the world. A whole lot of floods. And this is the prophecy about how people flooded out, and the only place they have to go is up. The only place they can go is up for those who don't have boats. So they sitting on top of their roof, not able to go down inside and get their goods because their house is flooded out, or their city. So Jesus prophesied about that, and as you see on the news and you see people on top of their roofs sitting just waiting. You know, just waiting for a sign, waiting for hope, just trying to figure out what they're going to do because they're not able to go down inside in their house to get their goods. And that's what he said, in that day no one who is on the roof of his house with his goods inside shall go down and get them. So that prophecy is already taking place. It said, likewise no one in the field shall go back for anything. Remember Lot's wife. Whoever tries to keep his life will lose it. Whoever loses his life will preserve it. I tell you, on that night 2 people will be in one bed, one will be taken and the other left. 2 women will be grinding grain together, one will be taken and the other left. Now this is what a lot of people are referring to about this rapture. They think people just going to completely disintegrate altogether. Now it's possible because Elijah, Enoch, and Christ are the 3 people in the Bible who have been taken up as a whole, where they didn't literally die and their spirits went up and been taken, but their whole physical body taken up as a whole. So it's possible that God taking people as a whole, but as far as being born with sinful nature and sinful flesh, unless you absolutely have no history, no record, none whatsoever, or have a very limited record of sin, then it's possible that he may take your whole physical body and spirit up as a whole. But having a record of sin, because of that history that's stored in our minds, and the demons attack our minds trying to pull that history out of our minds. They go through our file cabinet in our minds and trying to bring up old files, causing us to recommit old acts or old lifestyles, how we used to live, because of the demons going in our file cabinets up there, bringing it back. But reading on, it said 37, where Lord, they ask. And here it is again. You know, they like, where Lord? He said, I tell you, on that night 2 people will be in one bed, one taking the other left. The women will be grinding grain together, one will be taken in the other left. Okay, where Lord? They asked. He replied, where there is a dead body, there the vultures will gather. Where there is a dead body, there the vultures will gather. So the rapture is a dead body. There's one way, because like I said, because of the record and history of sin, so it's a dead body. People passing away, getting an early punishment, where he want to see them immediately, because he see they absolutely not trying to change, not whatsoever. They causing chaos, and you know, those who he want to see immediately probably get punished or condemned immediately, and those who he want to bless immediately, that he caused to pass away. Those who he want to bless immediately or want them to be with him immediately, those who he protected and keeping with him, keeping to himself, such as these right here. This is the rapture, people. The rapture has been here all along. I'm sure this looked very familiar to you. You've seen this on milk cartons, on telephone poles. Have you seen me? And as you can see where my index finger is, 1-800 the lost. 1-800 the lost. Okay. Now those are children on this picture. Also this right here as well. This is an article called Just Busted, and in it, it's a whole lot of people who've been busted or whatnot, and to see if you recognize any of your friends or, you know, family members. But right here, see all those children? Missing children. Have you seen me? So this is the rapture right here, people. This is the rapture. One form of the rapture. So you got missing children on the milk cartons and telephone poles and different newspaper articles. And also as far as explain, I see this already going into a 2-part series or a little 2-part segment because my time ran out. But as Jesus was talking about, with the one should be left in the field and one working, well, since I got like a couple of seconds left, I'm explaining on the other part, so stay tuned.